Imagine a life of tranquility, resilience, and profound understanding. This tantalizing vision is not a far-off dream, but a reality rooted in the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. Born from the minds of great thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism offers a blueprint to navigate life's tumultuous seas with grace and equanimity. Stoicism, you see, isn't about stern faces and stiff upper lips, as popular culture might have you believe. It's about finding an unshakable peace within, a sanctuary that remains undisturbed by the world's constant chaos. It's about resilience, the kind that allows us to weather life's storms not with fear but with courage and a quiet strength. In our modern age, where stress is as commonplace as the air we breathe, Stoicism's principles are more relevant than ever. We are bombarded with information, demands, and expectations, our minds filled to the brim with worries about the future and regrets about the past. But Stoicism offers a beacon of hope. It doesn't promise an escape from life's challenges, but the wisdom to face them head-on. It teaches us that while we can't control the world around us, we can control our responses to it. It shows us how to find contentment, not in external achievements or material possessions, but in our own character and virtues. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life. It's a path that invites us to strip away the unnecessary, to focus on what truly matters, and to cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for the simple beauty of existence. It's a guide to living with purpose, dignity, and serenity, no matter what life throws our way. So, join us on this journey into the heart of Stoicism. Let's explore its timeless wisdom, its practical lessons, and its profound insights into the human condition. Together, we'll discover how this ancient philosophy can offer modern solutions to our contemporary challenges. With Stoicism, we can unlock the door to a life of serenity and wisdom. Our world is filled with things we cannot control, yet we often exhaust ourselves trying to change them. This is a fact of life that we all grapple with, but Stoicism offers us a way to navigate it. Stoicism teaches us a fundamental principle, focusing on what we can control, our own actions and responses. It's about the conscious division between our inner self and the external world. The weather, the traffic, the opinions of others, these are all things we can't control. But our responses to these, our actions and our attitudes, these are well within our power. So, how do we put this into practice? Well, it starts with identification. When you find yourself becoming stressed or upset, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If it's not, then it's time to let it go. You can't stop the rain from falling, but you can choose to carry an umbrella. Next, we have acceptance. This is acknowledging that there are things beyond our control. You can't change how someone else behaves, but you can control your reaction. Accepting this fact liberates us from unnecessary stress and frustration. Finally, we have action. This is where we take control of what we can. We can't predict the future, but we can prepare for it. We can't control the actions of others, but we can control our own. We can't stop the waves, but we can learn to surf. By practicing these strategies, we can begin to focus our energy where it matters most. It's about not letting the uncontrollable dictate our emotional state. It's about finding serenity amidst the chaos. It's about understanding that the power to shape our life experience lies within us, not outside. Remember, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of these events. So let's choose interpretations that empower us, not those that leave us feeling helpless. By focusing on what we can control, we reclaim our power and peace of mind. And in doing so, we unlock the door to inner tranquility, a door that's been within our reach all along. Change is the only constant in life, and yet it often fills us with dread. But why is that? Is it because we crave stability, a sense of control, perhaps? Or is it because change is unpredictable, unknowable, and thus unsettling? Stoicism, the ancient philosophy born in the Stoa of Athens, offers a different perspective. Stoics see change not as a threat, but as an integral part of existence. They understand that everything around us, and even we ourselves, are in a constant state of flux. The world spins, the seasons shift, the tides rise and fall. Change is woven into the very fabric of the universe. In the face of this ceaseless transformation, Stoics choose acceptance over resistance. They recognize that change is inevitable, as natural as the sun rising and setting each day. And so, instead of futilely resisting it, they advise us to adapt, to evolve, to flow with the current of life. Imagine a leaf floating on a river. It doesn't fight against the current. It doesn't struggle to go upstream. It simply allows the river to carry it along, accepting the path that nature has laid out. This acceptance isn't passive resignation, nor is it a surrender to fate. It's a conscious choice to understand and embrace the dynamism of life. It's about finding peace in the knowledge that nothing is permanent, that our circumstances, no matter how dire, are transient. Embracing change doesn't mean we won't feel pain or sorrow. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. Instead, it teaches us to acknowledge our feelings and yet not to be swept away by them. It's about understanding that the storm will pass, that after night comes day. The change, in all its forms, is a part of the natural order of things. In this understanding, we find not fear but freedom. Freedom from the anxiety of the uncertain, freedom from the weight of the past and the worry of the future. We learn to live in the present, to appreciate the here and now, to find joy and peace in the fleeting beauty of each moment. When we embrace change, we flow with life's currents, finding peace amidst the chaos. The Stoics believed in aligning life with nature, in harmony with the universe's order. This is not about frolicking in the woods or abandoning society to live in a cave, although if that's your jam, by all means go for it. No, living according to nature, as the Stoics saw it, is about being true to ourselves and respecting the world and others around us. Imagine a world where we all live in tune with our true nature, where we embrace our humanity, our flaws, and our strengths. It's about acknowledging our capacity for kindness, understanding, and wisdom, and also our potential for anger, fear, and ignorance. It's about accepting our human nature in all its beauty and ugliness. So how can we live according to nature? It's not as abstract as it sounds. It starts with self-awareness, knowing ourselves, our values, our motivations. It's about making decisions that align with our core principles, not because society tells us to, but because it feels right, deep down in our bones. Next, it is about embracing our interconnectedness. We are not isolated beings. We are part of a larger whole. By recognizing our connection to others and the world around us, we can act with empathy and compassion and make choices that respect not just our own well-being, but the well-being of our community and our planet. Finally, living according to nature is about embracing simplicity. We live in a world that often equates success with excess. But the Stoics remind us that happiness doesn't come from accumulation, but from appreciating what we have. It's about finding joy in the simple things like a beautiful sunset, a good book, or a meaningful conversation. Living according to nature isn't always easy. It requires courage, honesty, and humility. But the rewards are immense. When we live in harmony with our true nature and the universe's order, we find a profound sense of peace. We stop striving for what we don't have and start appreciating what we do. We stop comparing ourselves to others and start celebrating our unique journey. And so, living according to nature brings harmony, peace, and a profound sense of belonging. It's a timeless Stoic lesson that resonates as much today as it did over 2,000 years ago. It's an invitation to live authentically, compassionately, and simply. It's an invitation to live a life of inner peace. Life is not about what happens to us, but how we perceive it. This is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Stoics understood that our experiences are largely shaped by our perceptions. They believed that by mastering our perspective, we can navigate life's tumultuous seas with grace and resilience. Let's consider the concept of adversity. Many of us may view it as an unwelcome intruder, a source of pain and distress. But what if we could reframe adversity as an opportunity for growth? What if we could see it as a teacher, a catalyst for developing strength and wisdom? This is the power of perspective in action. By consciously choosing our perspective, we can transform our relationship with life's inevitable challenges. We can choose to see them not as threats, but as invitations to become more resilient, more compassionate, more understanding. In the grand theater of life, we might not always get to choose the events that unfold, but we can choose how we perceive them. Our perspective shapes our reality. Choose a perspective that empowers you. True contentment comes from within, not from the external world. This is a powerful mantra that Stoics live by. They believe in the pursuit of fulfillment from within ourselves, rather than seeking it in material possessions or societal approval. This internal contentment is not a fleeting emotion, but a deep and enduring state of satisfaction. But how do we cultivate this internal contentment? Stoicism offers us two profound practices: mindfulness and gratitude. Mindfulness is the act of being fully present in the moment, free from distractions and the noise of the outside world. It's about embracing the here and now and finding fulfillment in our current circumstances. On the other hand, gratitude is about acknowledging and appreciating the good in our lives, no matter how small. It's about recognizing that every moment, every experience is a gift to be cherished. By embracing mindfulness and practicing gratitude, we cultivate a state of contentment that is truly our own. Cultivate contentment within, and you'll find the peace you seek. Stoicism offers timeless wisdom for a life of tranquility and understanding. We've journeyed through its ancient corridors, exploring the power of control, the embrace of change, the harmony of living according to nature, the transformative force of perspective, and the cultivation of internal contentment. These lessons, etched in the annals of time, beckon us to reflect, to ponder, and to integrate them into our daily lives. Imagine a life where you're the master of your emotions, where change is a dance, not a disturbance. Picture a life aligned with nature's rhythm, where perspective is your paintbrush and contentment blooms from within. This is the life Stoicism invites us to lead. The path to tranquility is not a sprint, it's a gentle, patient walk. So, embark on this journey, join our community, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more insights on philosophy and self-improvement. Remember, you hold the key to your inner peace.